Good morning, cereal and football fans. Quaker Oats and Cap'n Crunch have done it again. They found a way to demean the Cap'n. They put him in a football jersey for Touchdown Crunch. Now, of course, this time of year, this brand new cereal, limited edition, it's football season's just around the corner, so it makes perfect sense to try to cash in. But this fails on two major big reasons. Let's start with the first one. Okay, first of all, it's embarrassing for the captain. This is like Colonel Sanders doing the butter and churn dance. How can they humiliate this guy more than putting him in a football jersey? But of course, here they are with a foam finger, game football shapes. But here's the first fail. You see these football shapes, these green and blue, bright green, bright blue, neon almost looking footballs. They basically just put them in the cereal and you think, all right, cool, it's football season, Touchdown Crunch. Why don't we just put colors that look nothing like real football into football shapes? Well, look at the reality. These footballs are not footballs at all. They're like boulders. They're like defects. They're like someone ran the assembly line and just had the green and the blue dye and said, oh, we have these things that they're not Cap'n Crunch. We don't know what to call them. And someone said, I have idea. Touchdown Crunch. And of course, the other thing is, let's turn this around. I mean, that's ridiculous artwork. But if we go to the back, yeah, okay, so there's like a whole bunch of people watching games. There's little word puzzles and stuff like that and an anagram type thing. But check out the scoreboard. This was clearly written by someone that knows nothing about football. Now, let's analyze this a little bit, all right? The home team's winning 13-7. Cool, there's 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Perfect. This is like do or die. Clearly you would think the visitors had the ball, but there's no really icon here. Usually there's like an icon, a little button to tell you whether it's visitor or home ball. Let's assume it's the visitors that have the ball, all right? It's 1st and 25 from the 5, which tells you one simple thing, football fans. Clearly they are not on the 5 yards to score. They are on the wrong side of the field, so they have 95 yards to go in 1 second. Obviously, the clock will keep running, but I mean, so this is basically the final play of the game. They have 95 yards to go. And you think, all right, well, that's quite a daunting task, but think about it. It is 1st and 25, which means that it was 1st and 10 from the 20. And the only way you can get to the 5 is not basically, it's half distance to the goal twice. So they'd have to have 2 penalties, like basically an offensive holding penalty, and another offensive holding penalty, or 3 offsides, I guess, 3 false starts rather, not offsides. And you would think if it was offensive holding or something on that last play, the defensive team would have declined it. So this scenario makes no sense whatsoever, and especially when you have 95 yards to go, why are the stands still full? People should be clearing out. There's a lot of traffic waiting in this game. You know this game is over. Head on out. So yeah, Cap'n Crunch, Touchdown Crunch. Fail.